Hey guys, welcome to Instinctual Tarot. One moment. Get my ambiance together. All right, guys. Hey, welcome to Instinctual Tarot. I am Dre Eden, and I'm here to give you guys a karmic reading. I have not did a karmic reading in like forever, so I'm real excited about this. Very much excited about this. Karmic readings always show you, exactly what it is, and what it ain't within that situation. So I'm really excited to be here, guys. Right? So you guys know how it goes over here. All these messages may not resonate, but we take what does, and we leave the rest. And if you find any messages today, I hope they reach you in the best mind, body, and spirit, right? So let's get into this. Okay, and here's it goes. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Debt and selfishness, strings attached. I tell you, that karmic energy know how to start. And there it is. Okay. What is it giving? Fleeting success, lack of resources. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. It's definitely coming out here. Efficiency, hard work, and responsibility. Guys, if you're thinking about the karmic in your life at this moment, or maybe you're not, right? Let's just say you're not thinking about that karmic in your life right now, but you are in a place of just wanting to know a few answers of either what happened to a situation and what it is. I really feel for those who want answers. I really feel as if there was a lot of selfishness that came to a point of being you being a resource for somebody, mind, body, and spirit. You absolutely opening your eyes, getting out there, putting yourself first in certain situations, right, to make someone else feel great. Maybe you gave a little too much in the beginning, right? Or even gave too much, period, for some of you out there. The Knight of Wands, adventure, action, fearlessness. I really feel as if you were everything to someone who didn't have too much of their own. And you can take that mind, body, and spirit. In some ways, they lacked resources when it came to foundational situations. The first three cards are Pentacles. The first two is in reverse here. But they are Pentacles, which speaks of tangible things you can touch, feel, and see. And I really feel as if when we got the fleeting success and the lack of resources, this person seeing you as something else coming up within their life. You could have been the action, the adventure, the fearlessness that they sought out one way or another. Beautiful. The Temperance card, middle path, moderation, balance. I mean, see, that's what I'm talking about. You were definitely balanced to whoever this karmic was into your life, how you did things. Someone felt bounded self-victimization, entrapment, imprisonment, being around you and who the person that you were. That's a karmic. I really feel as if a happy surprise dream or sensitivity is what you gave to this energy, mind, body, and spirit, right? The Page of Cups comes to show a new way of love. I really feel for some of you guys, or maybe you haven't got to the point where you showed up, for love in this instance. It's coming. The Queen of Swords, a clear mind. I feel like some of you guys had a clear mind when this karmic energy did not coming into your area, in your space. However that go, willpower, manifestation, and action, creation. Maybe you guys set the tone for what, maybe you were the only spiritual one. Maybe even if you don't talk it every day or move in that type of way, like you don't have to do cards like me, but you could just still understand divine law, right? And you work within that mind, body, and spirit. I really feel with the Sun card, baby, the King of Swords and the Death card. Well, I can tell you one thing. This this karmic did not want this situation to end between y'all, but I think a rebirth had to happen coming from, 19 can be significant within this situation. Blessings, enlightenment, and then you had head over heart decisions, discipline, truth. I really feel as if that was what exuded to this energy, that's the only thing they could have took, my bad. Diligence, passion, and high standards is what you showed into this situation, to this karmic. Why was they feeling this way? Because clarity, truth, and claims. I really feel as if for some karmics, when they are so much in their ways to the point where they're unable to tell the truth in certain situations, you being that in their face kind of really like pissed them off a little bit, because you wasn't supposed to be that knowledgeable. Maybe these people, what they thought had more than you, but within mind, body, and spirit, this is like people having the best job or the best degrees within their life, and they feel like, oh, you never went to college, or you never stepped in the way of that, or if maybe you did go to college but maybe you never landed a job in your profession, whatever the case may be, right? And they feel as if, oh, I got more than them, this and this and that. But then they came to realize that when it comes to the value of a person, being honesty, all the chivalry situations, right? Honesty, clarity, being a provider, a good friend, just a good steward within certain situations. I feel like then they have started to they started to realize, like, oh, I ain't shit. Oh, so for a lot of whoever this resonates with, I really feel as if that's what came out with the moon in reverse. There was a lot of truth and clarity to who you were as a person, right? Then we have the Emperor here: authority, leadership, fatherhood, pioneership within a situation, community, home, in the Tower. Oh, baby. So I'm starting to see here, 16 could be significant for you guys out there. I'm starting to see that there was a community, a home celebration. Maybe someone celebrated a little too fast within a karmic relationship. And for some of the collective out there, you guys either abruptly walked away. It says always expect the unexpected. And I really feel as if you did do that within life, mind, body, and spirit. You understood and walked out of what didn't serve you anymore, and did your own little thing with the creation, willpower, manifestation, and taking action within that situation brought to be what it should have been, which was the Sun card: vibrant, joy, warmth, life. So for a lot of you guys, I really feel as if you had to really walk away from some of these energies to find your clarity one way or another, even if this is walking away from friendships, situationships, all the ships. Wait, what's the one that what's the one that Jada called it? Entanglements and things, whatever. But I really feel as if it came out to be what we have here with the perspective and a clear mind with the Queen of Swords. really living within the temperance card. It says seek balance and moderation. I really feel as if even coming from such hard ways, because I really feel as if those karmic relationships don't bred no good deeds within them until you're out of their lives, or until they absolutely understand, you know, where you're coming from within that. Let's move on. We have the World card. All your efforts are coming to fruition. And the Page of Swords. Curiosity, restlessness, and mental energy. For those who didn't understand why they had to walk away from a situation, that just bred no fruit. It gave up nothing, right? I got to put this on Do Not Disturb. Okay. There we go. Just didn't understand what the situation was. I really feel as if there were greed, and people tried to sabotage certain situations that had to do with you guys moving forward, growing within a situation. Somebody wanted you in poverty, mind, body, and spirit, because they felt as if, you know how they used to say back in the, you getting ahead of your bridges. Like you too ahead of them within, because you must realize all this time that someone felt as if their greed and their selfishness got them so far so long, but when it came to the collective, it didn't work any longer, right? You gave a lot of abundance. The Hierophant 5 could be significant within that. Education and divine law. So maybe you was teaching this person very much how to be, but they were so far gone into their karmic energy, so they wasn't able to see that fully through, right? Pill to swallow sometimes. We got open heart to receive the love of the world out here. So I feel as if a karmic is very much seeking who you are as a person, even though they had you in their energy once or twice before. It says, open your heart to receive the love of the world. I really feel as if this card also has the Caduceus in it, which is in America the sign for health and healing. And I really feel as if health and healing was a thing to begin with, moving forward within this karmic relationship, this karmic life. We have the Strength card. Someone's very strong and was courageous and moving on, inner strength and compassion and patience within the situation that they thought they couldn't get through. Let me find my relationship cards, darling. Okay. And here we go. We have addiction for some people out there, codependency. I really feel as if this energy was very much codependent on you guys, trying to raise their abundance one way or another through you, but not actually telling you that. If that resonates with some of you guys out there, we have obsession over the passions that they had, controlling ways. I really feel as if this person tried to control you, they could not, because you were so far ascended within your spirituality, so you would not let that be a thing for you. We have a clock. There was a certain time frame that they thought that they had to do something, had to get over one way or another within this situation. This karmic didn't really feel as if they would have been connected to you the way that they thought they was, but then they woke up and realized that you were everything that they needed within their life. They could have had a third party within this situation with the Tower card here. So there was a foundational shift within their life that they didn't understand at first, and then you became the addiction within their life. Okay. Baby. He's a blog. There was a lot of resentment within this situation. The Grand Reaper came the Grand Reaper came to take what was theirs. The relationship is over. No second chances. This could be you walking away, or maybe you were the glue that held their third party relationship together. I tell people that all the time. People only stay together because you were around. because you played a part in that situation, which is very crazy, but it's also very true. The golden mirror is self-absorbed, but the narcissist within the situation, one-sided relationship, love bombing you. And that, see what I say? It could be a love bomb within a situation because they were unable to get to the next side of the story of whatever it was. Pathetic. Mm. What do we have here? So another self-indulgence card. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I really feel as if this is where the collective walk came in at when you mirrored a certain situation within their life. We have the heart with the key. Welcoming love, matching love meeting, the one. Open heart and getting together. Perfect. I really see that. Engagement ring. This could have been a situation where somebody was with another person and it was given marriage, or person had been a partnership or a union one way or another. Maybe you stepped into that situation and gave it exactly what it was supposed to be, gave it exactly what it was supposed to give within that, which in the end bred nothing, of course, because it's a karmic situation. But now they understand that they should have picked you on the other end of that and not the karmic relationship that they were in. It was a triangle for some of you guys, whoever that resonates with, meeting and conversating, savoring the moment. Somebody wants to get back with you at this time because they really feel as if you are the soulmate, whether they are with or was with somebody else from the past, right? We have a soul connection, a partnership, agreement. Uh, they think they're the soul connection. I love you. Someone likes you. Romance blooming. This always been the energy of the karmic, but they were unable to express that because they thought that if they told you that, you know, you probably get a hot head or whatever, which would have probably saved the relationship, the friendship, the whatever ship within that situation, right? We have the boat, receiving what you need, progression and arriving, moving on closure issues. I feel as if the only way the collective was able to move forward out of this karmic situation is you was able to see what life, God, spirit, universe have for you on the other side of that many opinions, unconditional string along. One night stand. Somebody thought that they could just, woo you over, and it was going to be that. The seduction card is right after that. Attraction and flirting and dating, trying to hook up with you just to see, like, if that would have been a thing. Which I really feel as if with the abundance card, they really couldn't get that close because they were unable to tell you the truth. If you can't tell somebody the truth, you're unable absolutely to move on within that situation. We have a union, a wedding, marriage, what's that? Soul connection here, internal love. Another wedding card, right? We have girl talk, time with friends. I really feel as if this person talks about you all the time, whether or not you are either present within their energy. You could have been gone for this energy for years. You're still the topic of conversation because you're sort of, kind of the one who got away, so to speak, right? You are that energy, the runner. They forever would be the runner, letting ego take over their situations within their life, wanting to date, wanting to go out, wanting to do things. But I feel as if they're trapped in a situation that there is no love there for some of you guys out there. There's keys on a ring, so that gives me whatever karmic situation that they're in, there's strings attached to that. So they don't have just the unconditional love situation. Their love is conditional. All right, we have the mask card here, not showing true feelings. Hi, what I say, right? They're unable to actually absolutely show you who they are and what they are into, so to speak, for those that's in um those relationships that are very different, right? I'll say that much. Love call. Somebody wants to call you, but they're unable to come forward to you because if truth is not something that you're getting, I don't think that it's going to be something that you'll be willing to hear when you're all wrapped up in abundance. Abundance is just you understanding what your worth is in any time. We have the palm tree, stability, security, growth, endurance, flexibility. That's what the collective is looking for when it comes to wanting to understand what type of valuable love, what is the love that you should take on. These karmics don't understand that even if you're entertained the fact of them for a moment, you be damned if you go back, so to speak. Okay, we have the Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprising. So you have a lot of things coming within your life, and it's one thing about the energetic balance of a karmic. They feel when you're getting closer. They feel when you're getting closer to a situation, just of love, of quality, of anything like that. So that's when they want to start to love bomb you. Come in, I don't care how long it's been, even if you did tie cord cutting rituals, or however you want to say it, or really put your foot down one way or another and didn't deal with this energy anymore. Now they understand for sure that you won't be coming back, or you will not come back unless it was something that bred them to be honest. And for karmics, that's the most worst thing that they could ever do. They'll never be honest with you, because then that will give you, they work from an ego point of view. So that would then they'll know that, you were right the whole time. And for some reason, they don't want you to know that you were right the whole time. Where's my other? Here we go. All right, let's get some more energy out here. When you enter the room, please put your zodiac sign in the chat. And if you feel like it, give the page a thumbs up for me, so we can hit the algorithm out here in these streets. Okay, we got the Justice and the arrogance of a king. I really feel as if with the Justice card, there was a certain balance that you were able to acquire or come into within your life in the midst of a karmic energy, mind, body, and spirit. This person was very arrogant, so they held their emotions over their head. As you can see, the cup is held over his head, not to his heart. I really feel as if they thought that you may have always going to be there, put up with their emotional switch, or it could have been their emotional mood swings that they came in to be with you, mind, body, and spirit. I really feel as if you were something beautiful to this person, and by the moon signs, they understood that you were not to be played with. Here, watering everything that you deserve with the Seven of Pentacles here, being that foundational shift that they thought they couldn't have within their own life. I really feel as if you went in a whole lot here with the Hermit card and understood what your value was. And hence the Justice card to an arrogant king. You always put your thumb down on that situation, mind, body, and spirit. We have a Princess of Cups. There was a third party within this situation that didn't even hold a candle to you. This Princess of Cups is in reverse here, guys. I really feel as if there was somebody watching you and seeing how pretty you were. You was watering yourself. Maybe your body was even better than this other energy, I'm gonna call it. Better than this other energy or whatever. You see the silhouette of this woman is very beautiful. I really feel as if this person wanted love but was unable to acquire it. It gives third party because the woman, the Prince of Pentacles in reverse, very playful, childish like energy within that situation. The king being very arrogant, holding something over his head. As you can see here in this card, she has the cup, around her heart chakra, right? I really feel as if that king used that to his benefit, mind, body, and spirit. Couldn't get you like that because you were aligned within, everything within your life, watering what God gave you, which is mind, body, and spirit. I really feel as if someone hated you for that. Third party energy. We have Five of Swords. And just was trying to make up all types of situations to dislike you, mentally come at you in ways that they thought that was going to end the situation for you with the Five of Swords. Swords is always mental, is a mental conflict, wanting to beat you by all costs, play mind games, right? Where they didn't even compare. Here we has the Four of Cups. You didn't take the bait. with the Four of Cups within this situation, and that led somebody astray one way or another. We have the Ace of Pentacles. You understood your self-value within this justice that you needed for yourself, and maybe you just took the time to walk off and do what what was acquired for yourself. I like that. The Eight of Cups, baby. Mm, 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 mm. Walking away from what no longer serves you within this situation could have been easier said than done for you, because I really feel as if well, what I mean by that, it was more easy to do than you thought it would have been, because I really feel as if you knew this person was a narcissist. You knew they had narcissistic attachments within that situation, so you didn't stay around to even see what that would turn out to you. We have the Two of Pentacles. That's the life card, right? I really feel as if life came back to show somebody exactly what it was. They understood that you were the Sun card within this situation. There go that Princess of emotionally and foundationally messed up. So that third party, whoever this female energy is to you, take the energies where they apply to you, right? I really feel as if, and it could be in any type of karmic relationship. We have family members, we have co-workers, we have children. For some of you guys out there, however that manifests within your life, I really feel as if with this Princess of Pentacles, oh, I need something to drink real quick. One moment, guys. Okay. I really feel no matter what within this situation, they could not compare to who the collective was when they're stuck in the karmic energy as of like this. As you can see, this princess keep coming up in reverse within this deck, emotionally unstable within the situation. And you got the Princess of Pentacles that's foundationally always falling off within their money, not able to keep a foundation no matter what that is within their life, balanced. Get a little sage out here in these streets. And Seven of Cups, illusions. I really feel as if some illusions are set off, like in the Mystic Mundanes. That's the name of this deck, guys, if you wanted to know. In the Mystic Mundanes Tarot, there are plenty of things that can distract you within your life if you don't have a clear focus on what you want. So I really feel as if these karmas came with everything, right? The Snake, telling lies within situations. We have the Heart trying to love bomb you within situations, right? We have the Sun making you think things are very much what make it seem like it's something that it's not for some of you guys out there. We have the Moon hiding behind certain lies when they could just be so honest and tell the truth, making you believe you didn't see what you saw when you see what you saw. That's like having different conversations, trying to play on your mental one way or another within these karmic relationships, which absolutely did not work for you, as we can see here with the Six of Wands. A celebration within how you moved forward within that. That's beautiful. And the Queen of Wands. See, I like this. I like this reading, right? I like this a lot. Guys, as you can see, them princesses was in reverse. They were no match for who the collective is within your life at this moment. The Queen of Wands is very within her feelings, very connected within their feelings. So this was a time in your life where they thought that they can get on your rocker, knock you off a couple of steps, right? And you wasn't going to be able to recover at this time. That is not the case. We have the Knight of Wands here, the player, that is the karmic within this situation. And we have the Princess of Wands side by side. Y'all see what I'm saying? Hello there in the chat. Deskia. I hope I'm saying your name right. Deskia. I hope I'm saying that right. Blessings and welcome. And if you're not part of the community, please, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. But, guys, I really feel as if within this situation of, you know what? Another reader said something yesterday that hit my spirit. It was more of people manifest exactly who they are, right? They manifested each other and very much mirrored each other of who they were within this karmic situation, trying to put you into a third-party situation, which failed horribly, but very much wanted you to be within this situation, within their karmic boundaries, I may say, right? One way or another, they wanted you to be part of this. Yep, but you wasn't having it. Moving on by all costs within that, not being the fool for nobody. The fool is in reverse. That's not taking a leap of faith towards something because you already know what it was within this situation, right? We have the Knight of Wands defending what you have by all costs. The Five of Cups in reverse, not giving nobody your energy, not looking at you walking away as, because the Five of Cups is seeing things like missing your blessings, crying over spilled milk. I really feel as if you understood that this wasn't for you. So you went on your journey very clearly within that situation. Definitely with the Chariot card, happily moving on. You took the time out to understand your true value with the Three of Wands within a karmic situation and absolutely understood that your king was definitely somewhere else outside of this situation. A knight could never, ever give someone of a true value what they need. Not until they're a king or better yet, an empress. All right. What we have here, the Five of Pentacles. As soon as you walked away from this karmic energy, they felt as if they, left out in the cold type of situation, unable to get back on their good foot when it comes to foundational situations. Maybe you poured into this karmic relationship one way or another. Oh no, you were the Magician, baby. I love this card. I love this Magician card so much. All right. You were the Magician in their life. So you had life. If you look at her hair, it's the sign of life. The figure 8 symbol, which symbolizes life, the evolving continuation of life, right? I really feel as if you own that. You balance that very well within your life. And I really feel as if this is why these karmics were even around you, mind, body, and spirit. We have the Strength card, being very strong in how you manifest whatever you have. Love, maybe you are the lovers. You were the epitome of what love was within this situation, mind, body, and spirit. I love it. 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 Let's get some more energy out here, guys. Do. Okay. Let's get some Lovers Oracle first, guys. Okay, we have I don't want to be alone. Because imagine being in a karmic relationship and you are physically with somebody, but you're emotionally apart from the person that you truly love. That must suck. I can't make you happy. So I really feel as if they don't want to be alone, but they can't make you happy because they're stuck in another situation, mind, body, and spirit. However, you put that energy. Will this pain ever stop? And we have, why can't I move on from you? Well, true love is hard to move on, especially if you're with a karmic situation that doesn't prove you none. But we'll see. Reading about someone Pisces. Well, this is a karmic reading, so it can go for, either or. Recognition. Admiration for your hard work is coming. I really feel as if this energy understood who you were within mind, body, and spirit of moving forward. I don't want to be alone, but they recognize that you are who you are within your life evolution. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate the situation. I really feel I can't make you happy is another evolution of them understanding who you are within this situation. They can't really call you karmic. I really feel as if they understood and understand the assignment of where they at within their life and who they with. So they understood that very clearly. That's why this reading is definitely given third party. You stepped out on what you knew wasn't really for you, collective, and went another route, right? Self-limiting beliefs. Will this pain ever stop? Maybe not. I really feel as if until a karmic relationship is able to basically right their wrongs within a situation, which may be kind of hard for certain karmic energies to do, they will always feel as if you are the one, you are the one, you are the one. So they'll always wake up like, damn. And then maybe they got to see you, maybe you're very bright in this world where they're going to come across you, mind, body, and spirit, right? We have decisions, the need to gain clarity through decision making. Why can't I move on from you? Because there are certain decisions that you have to make. So even though you guys, for whoever this resonate, might be far apart, it's still something about you being on their mind. Very, very heavy. Okay. We have wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. You may be the one that always was to tell these people what the next move was in life. Karmics always take that, and run with it too. So if you took yourself out of this, third party triangle type of situation, if that resonates with you, I really feel as if that is somewhat half the problem. They're unable to move forward because they never, use their own mind to do that one way or another. We have a new opportunity and past life connections, insights gained from a new experience, job, or partners is coming your way within that. And as I said earlier, when someone knows that you're going into the abundance of who you are as a person, that's when they want to reconnect. Because with the past life connection card, I really feel as if sometimes it's not just the past life. It could have been the past timeline. The people you no longer deal with anymore, right? Someone with heavy influence from the past is with you. That could be your ancestors one way or another. A grandmother or a grandfather very much sticks out to that. We hate the creativity card right now is the way to make creativity off of your heartaches and your pains. That's for those who feel as if they wasn't going to be able to get over a karmic situation, mind, body, and spirit, right? What do we have here? We have time. Delay, procrastination, and too busy. I really feel as if certain karmics within their life, they try to pretend as busy. And I say pretend because the only reason that they are doing this to be busy like this is so they won't have to think about the collective too much. So I'm going to play busy. Um, just to compete with the time frame of the collective, because really collectives really do be too busy. They be having too much going on within the world. Smell the roses, slow down, take some time and get into nature. Masculine energy, I really feel as if this masculine energy is now taking the time to stop and smell the roses within their life, because they feel as if the pain of losing the collective at this time, if that resonates with you, is too much to bear for someone. These are the consequences of their own actions that they're made, the mind games, the bad choices that they choose to play, right? Your healing is energy within the time waves. Your healing is something that is a thing, right? I may say, you being able to pick yourself up and have this self-care and do all the things to make you whole is amazing to the people that can't. I'll just put it like that. A certain balance, happiness, and peace comes into your life after these karmics. Baby, what are we talking about? Okay. Third parties, haters, and lessons learned. I really feel as if right now is a time that they like, mm, mm, mm. I wish I could have did better. It'd be like that sometimes. The thrills, the bad decisions, the addictions, all may still be possible within these third party situations, because you were the glue, and that just keep coming up. You were the glue to the situation to make it happen. It's giving psychopath, a little abusive and unpredictable in the way that they want to move towards you, but I don't think that you're even close with these energies anymore, or if you are, is, you know, it's in within city limit distances. For some of you guys out there, if that resonates with you, this person is still willing wearing a mask because they're unable to go forward within how they used to treat you, how they used to do. They're still stuck in those ways of just making you feel as if you just want to hear what you want to hear. Um, no truth in anything. You know, the ego has taken over these karmics one way or another, and these are the consequences that they should live in. You know, there is no sunlight where the darkness dwells, so to speak. I really feel as if they're concealing in the deception of all their lives compacted into one is the reason why they're unable to move forward. If you can get that, right? They lust after you one way or another. Remember what I said yesterday in that live. Please go watch that live, because that live was good. I watched it back and I was like, that was good. Because, you know, I'm channeling, so I'm not really even hearing myself speak. It's just whatever God's spirit universe puts into my spirit to say, I am saying it. So it just comes out and rolls off the tongue. But I went back and watched that. I was like, oh, wow. And, you know, to watch my lives on YouTube, you must hit the live tab at the top of your phones, if you're on the phones or whatever system you're on. You got to hit the lives to bring up, you know, the list of lives. If you know, it's not going to be on the first page. Those are just videos I uploaded, right? Alrighty. And if you would like any of my services, my question services are all video made and will be viewed here. You have the option to have those private, or I can, you know, show them to the public, but I could make those videos private where only you can watch those. Everything is found in the description box down there by my services. And if you would like to donate to Instinctual Tarot, donations are accepted. All that information, Cashapp, PayPal, is in my description also. Let's move on. So like I was saying with the lust card in the other video, it some lust is not always sexual. It could just be they're lusting over the fact of who you are, mind, body, and spirit, the way you get things done, the way lust it's a sort of greed, right? Um I always say it's a love on a lower spectrum of whatever that is. For you, we have stagnant, stuck, dead, frozen, unable to do things, cutting ties, freedom, staying awake. I really feel as if you let this person go and then you went about your business. Like the vacate card always give me because it says relax and having fun. So it's not really worrying about what the losses was between these karmics and you. I say karmics because it still's giving third party over consequences and bad choices, having mask on, not being able to tell the truth through situations. This masculine energy, a mess, torn between two women, torn between two guys. Whatever floats your boat, right? I'm stressed out and worried about who you are, where you're going in life, one way or another. We have feminine energy. Maybe someone got pregnant, right? Maybe someone, showed up predator with the mothering card, gentleness, nourishing, and having tension within that, wearing a mask, lying to one relationship to another. For those, that's a little zesty out there. Maybe the tension was between having love between another man when this person has a wife or a baby mother. I'm seeing that too. If that resonates with you, if it don't, leave it right where it's at. Antisocial, not being able to really confront situations as they are. Someone very much being in their feelings, feeling left out over the lies and the consequences now that they choose to have in their life. It's always a choice. So you chose those things, right? For whoever that is today, birthday, celebrating, having good vibes, and living in the moment. On the other spectrum of that, which is always my collective, feeling real good within that. Maybe some of you guys turned a certain age within life this year, and you figuring like, fuck it. I'm going to live my best life starting from today, and that's the best thing that you can do at this moment, right? We don't cry over spilled milk at all. Some of you guys, blood ties and family and inner circles will become better even in karmic situations. Some karmic issues are our family members. They are the biggest karmics within the world that we have to, come into. They have to realize and wake up from for some of us out there. But some family members are trapped and they're stuck in their old ways, have no opinions, or thinking that you won't forgive them over the things that they have done. For some of you guys out there, and maybe you're not, and maybe your walking away is just that. Um, you know, Another thing that I say here at Instinctual Tarot, just because I forgave you doesn't mean there will ever be a connection again. Understanding, right? I forgave you and I moved on just enough for me, but for us, it doesn't mean that we're going to be besties or buddies or, you know, and that goes for everybody in every spectrum of every life, right? It doesn't mean that I'm going to have those conversations and those things with you anymore. Forgiveness is just that. And then the walk away is real. What we got going on? We got chaos and upheaval. Why? It's shattered over broken nightmares over you, over the intimacy that they could have had with you, but chose to go the other way. For whoever that resonates with, happiness, joy, and healing is something that you're walking into at this moment, and that's what you feel is your best goal, right? For you guys out there that feel as if there wasn't going to be that, or maybe you're in the thick of this right now and feel as if that's not going to be your best thing, the moment that you walk away and you gained your joy back, your happiness, your healing within that situation, you already won. Remember, it's going to take probably a couple of life cycles for these karmics to get out of this energy and really sit in what they had done for you. So being that you walked away and found your solace, is you won. Like, I would wear that as a badge of honor. Certainly would. We have clingy within the situation. Old exes are thinking about you, whoever that resonates for. Yeah, out there. Even dead relationships in old ways. I really feel as if people are nostalgic over the way you guys used to be, or maybe before the hurt changed you in a certain type of feeling. People miss that person before you became conscious to the bullshit, right? People want that person back within their life. We have nightmare, striptease, gamble, and Vegas. I really feel like getting out there. If you're in the thick of this situation right now, getting out and doing more for yourself is the ultimate thing, right? Being free within that situation and understanding that, life is worth living. Because the goal of the karmic in most of this situation, guys, is to stunt the light in the bright one, right? Is to stunt the light in the person that is the opposite of who they are, what they embody, right? And usually we call them star seeds, right? The gifted. However, that comes off into your spirituality, into you, it's the glow up that they don't want. Right? It's definitely that glow up that they don't want. Someone is salty, bitter, and angry over the fact that you are able to move forward in such a gracious type of way. Very beautiful. Okay. I like that. Oof, I haven't done a karmic read in forever. And it gives every time. I'm gonna get some cosmic insights on this situation, darling. We have caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. For those who care about their karmics, and I know a lot of you guys will be like, I don't give a damn. After all they done put me through, but a lot of people do care about the relationships that they have. Some karmics are friendships that people had for years, but you accepted the fact that you had to walk away, mind, body, and spirit. This is for those people who care. I really feel as if these karmics definitely now understand the value of who you were within their life, and to not be able to move on and grow with you very much hurts them, mind, body, and spirit. I really feel as if this is a time that they understand. It's funny that this has a heart with the healing symbol, right? And I sat it next to, will this pain ever stop? Absolutely not. I think this is going to be a life learned lesson for some karmics out there that understood. You definitely the one that got away. Okay, we have patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. I really feel as if, and it's funny that comes close to why can't I move on from you? It's going to take some time for them to understand the true value of who you were and who you embodied at this time, but it's also going to be prosperous for you to move on, because now once you understood these type of energies within your life, being part of the collective, you will never enter these situations again, right? Let me get one more. We got distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Now, for those who are wondering if a karmic can still be your partner within your energy, I'm going to absolutely say yes to that. But the problem with that situation, for those who are thinking, well, I still love them in a certain type of way and all that good stuff. The thing is, until they realize their self-worth and value within their embodiment, then they're unable to move forward for you. Right. They're unable to absolutely come to who you are as a person, mind, body, and spirit, and give you what you need and what you want within that situation. So it's going to be a little tough for that to happen. But anything is possible, and I really feel like everybody have their waking moments. Some more quicker than others. You know, the collective, we take no shit when it comes to owning in on our value system and who we are as a people, and taking ownership in on that. I really feel as if it's something that God, Spirit, Universe gave us individually. Um, some can't get out of their egotistical ways, you know, and that's unfortunate for them. Right. I'm going to leave today, guys, with an angel message from Doreen Virtue, one of my faves. Take the first one that fell. Clairsentience. Okay. Archangel Ragual. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they this word kills me. Signify divine guidance. Signify divine guidance. Clairsentience. The clairs, darling. The clairs. All right. Clairsentience. Okay. It says, please honor your feelings. Don't be afraid to deep emotions or intense feelings. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. Okay. I'll also help you to clear energies you may absorb. I'll guide you toward people, situations, and places with clear and loving energy. Your receptive emotions and physical feelings provide important information. So please notice the following to follow these feelings. They're always the answer to your prayers. Ask me to help and translate confusing messages so that you'll clearly know which to take. Archangel Raguel. Clairsentience. Understanding your feelings, darling. I love that. I still got 3 more minutes here. I wanted to do an hour. If you guys have any questions or anything, I want you to leave those in the chat at any time if you come across this video, and I will get directly to those. And I'm also excited to speak about my new page. Well, it's not a new page, but I'm about to start it up on Facebook. Very soon. I want to talk about everything that's going on around the world and in our own backyard. Absolutely. I want to thank everybody for your likes, your shares, your comments, your donations. Everything you need to know about my services is in the chat box for those who are interested. I want to thank everybody on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube for just all your engagement and everything that you guys do, right? And I will be back later for more readings, probably right after I end this video, to start doing some just some collective messaging at this time. This was Instinctual Tarot. I am Dre Eden. This was a Karmic Read. And as always, I want to say to you guys, you know how we do over here. Blessings.